Hello and welcome to Excellence Noir. Today we are talking about Macon Bolling Allen. Macon was the first black lawyer and judge in the United States. Macon was born around 1816 in Indiana, though some sources suggest that he was born in Maine. Macon Bolling Allen was likely born Macon Allen, and later on in life, he added the Bolling as his middle name. Very little is known about his parents or his early childhood, as records of free black families in the early 19th century are scarce. So Macon was born free, which gave him limited access to education and allowed him to pursue professional work, something impossible for most black Americans at that time. In his early adulthood, Macon moved to Maine, where he worked as a school teacher for a while. And while in Maine, Macon began studying law in the office of a local white abolitionist lawyer, General Samuel Fessenden, a well-known anti-slavery advocate. In April of 1844, the Portland District Court rejected Samuel Fessenden's first motion to admit Macon to the bar, concluding that Macon did not meet the state's citizenship requirement. Well, meaning that at the time he wasn't a resident of Maine. I guess he was still a resident of Massachusetts, but I think that was just something that they were just picking with him about. They just didn't want him taking the bar. So in 1844, he passed the Maine bar examination, becoming the first black American licensed to practice law in the United States. This was an extraordinary achievement. To put it in perspective, in 1844, slavery was still legal in the South, and most northern states still denied black men the right to vote, serve on juries, or even testify in court. In 1845, after earning his license, Macon moved to Boston, Massachusetts, hoping to find more opportunities in the state's active abolitionist and reform movements. Macon and his first wife, Emma Levy, had 6 children while living in the Boston area, and 2 died in childhood. In Boston, he was admitted to the Massachusetts bar, making him one of the first black lawyers in the state. In October 1845, Macon conducted a jury trial that is believed to be the first time a black lawyer argued before a jury in the United States. The case was a contract dispute, and Macon's client, the defendant, lost, although the jury awarded lower damages than the plaintiff had requested. In 1845, Macon encountered difficulties in Boston. Racial prejudice made it difficult for him to earn a living there. He wrote a letter to John Jay Jr., the grandson of the country's first Chief Justice, discussing the difficulty of finding clients in Boston and wondering whether he would do better in New York City, because New York had a larger Black American population. In 1847, to support himself, Macon worked as a justice of the peace in Massachusetts. And in 1852, Macon's landlord pressed charges against him for allegedly ripping out parts of his apartment to burn as firewood. And I had to read this twice. It's like, what? Firewood? Like, I'm confused. I couldn't find any more explanation in regards to what exactly they were trying to say. So a jury acquitted him of the charges. By the 1870s, Macon moved to Charleston, South Carolina following the Civil War and opened a law office with two other Black American attorneys, William Whipper and Robert Elliott. Their firm, Whipper, Elliott, and Allen, is the first known Black American law firm in the country. Macon and his wife Emma had another child, and Emma died in 1870, along with another of the couple's children. In 1873, the state legislature elected Macon to be judge of Charleston County Criminal Court. He served for 3 years until 1876. And records show that Macon lived a modest life, and despite his groundbreaking status, he never became wealthy or widely famous during his lifetime. And that's the story of many of the people that I talk about on this channel. Many of them have done extraordinary things in their lifetime. In many cases, dealing with racist institutions, and many a times the success is very limited and wealth is very hard to come by. By the 1880s, Reconstruction ended and racial segregation intensified, and that caused Macon's career to basically be halted because of racial segregation. So Macon married his second wife, Hannah Weston, and in 1894, it's suspected that Macon suffered from dementia in his later years, and in 1894, he died in Washington at the age of 78. Macon's life proved that even in an era of extreme prejudice, Black Americans could excel in professions regarding education, intellect, and moral courage. So hats off to Macon Bolling Allen. Despite everything that he went through, his legacy is an inspirational legacy and definitely something to be proud of.